Welcome back to the comment section. It's your girl Coco.
And your girl T.
And we are back on episode, what is this, episode 6?
6, we moving on up. We moving on up, okay?
So episode 6, and y'all know like how we like to get started, we like to check in. Me and T, we really haven't seen each other at all.
No, we haven't. It's been,
She
what,
stood me up yesterday.
Don't do that. I had to babysit, so, you know, priorities at first. I had to help out my people. You know
No, you
what I mean?
good, no, but I understand. Stuff happens all the time. That's life. But yeah,
we haven't seen each other, so this I feel like the conversation today gonna be real authentic.
Yeah.
And this is a real check-in. I really want to know. So how you been? How you doing?
Been good. I have been kind of going through some stuff like before yesterday. Well, I'm still going through it, but I have a different outlook on it today. But you know, yesterday I went to the concert and it was so good. Like he calls it encounter nights, and so he says this is not a tour. Right. And the reason he says it's not a tour is because he just wanted to just be simply that encounter he got with Jesus, right. And it was simply that, like it was really an encounter. It didn't feel like this mainstream kind of concert. It was intimate. It was real. I
seen how he was out there with y'all and like dapping people up and talking to people. So like, I like that. It
was real good. But other than that, like I'm, like I said before, kind of making some changes in my business and gonna try to pivot in a different way in my business and do some new things because you know things are changing. It's a new season for me, a new season for my business. So I'm trying to pivot with it. I'm trying to go. I'm
glad you got that different outlook on it. You know, you're not letting it stress you out or like. I'm not. Because that's where we were. Like, well, I mean, you know how we both mentioned that we had that issue like the week before last. So that's kind of where we both were. I feel like I'm in kind of a better headspace myself. I haven't done much outside of like just working on me. I've just been trying to be at home and like think about the things I need to do to make it to the next level or whatever. I could say I have been slacking on my promo a little bit on my like business page or whatever, but I'm starting to like feel like it's just my business is gonna come. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the promo is necessary, but the business is gonna come organically. Like me talking to people, me like other people telling people about you know me working like that. That's kind of how I see my business going now. So I've been thinking about doing more of the footwork, like going to these beauty supplies, especially since prom season, going to some of the schools or some of the school areas.
Prom season, we had somebody stop by from the beauty supply. They said y'all do makeup over here. So I actually gave her both of our makeup pages, and she was like, okay, well, I haven't heard from her. She's supposed to be booking the weekend of the 21st, the weekend we leaving. So okay. If it's Friday, cool, but if it's that Saturday, then we can't do it.
Right.
And so, but like you said, it's gonna come.
Yeah.
Everything gonna.
So I'm not like heavy on the like trying to do the Instagram reels and stuff right now. That's just like on the back burner for now. So I'm just focused. If I have been doing content, it's been for the comment section. I've been trying to like get creative with my little editing and like put a little different stuff in. That's kind of becoming more and more fun to me. Like, you know, so I actually been thinking about after I'm finished paying off some student loans about going back to school and seeing what IT or technical or editing or even any of that looks like for me. So
And you know, to be honest, I've been looking on TikTok and stuff like that, and the IT world is real big right now, of course. But I seen a video, and not to deter you from going to school, because I'm all for going to school, but look for something that you can do that don't require you to go to school, like if it's a class. It's a lot of these people that majored in IT, they really don't have to even go to work. Go to school for it. When I
say school, I was thinking more so trade, you know, like something that's more hands-on, 6 months type deal, 9 months. Not nothing like, I wasn't thinking university. No, I'm not thinking university.
We don't want to get scammed.
Yeah, no. I need to be like putting my hands on it, like the same way I'm gonna be doing in the job field.
Exactly.
So we're going to move right along with that check-in was, you know, we got to just make sure that we are okay mentally because I ain't seen my girl. She ain't seen me. So we just got to, you know, touch in like that. And we're going to move right into our hot topic segment. We got a guest for today. So we're going to be getting into it. All the juicy topics, controversial topics, hot topics. And we'll be right back.
Stop your shit. I'm a real hot topic.
This is what's coming your way.
Okay.
Ooh, hot topic. Yeah.
All right, comment crew, welcome back, and we have our guest today. We have Mr. D1, Mr. Solid Figure himself.
Let's go.
Yes.
Adds in applause.
You a black man entrepreneur in the building.
Yes,
But I got
yes.
the black queen.
You know it. How we get down?
Yes, a whole room full of black excellence right
Yes.
now. Yes.
So we're gonna get straight into it. I want you to kind of just like introduce yourself, tell about your business,
Okay.
you know, things
My
like that.
name is Dylan, but everybody call me D1.
Okay.
So my brand is basically solid figures, and figures is not money wise. So basically a figure of a community. So to be a solid figure is to be someone that's basically don't fold, you know, under pressure and looking out for their community, man. So basically,
So you gotta be solid to be in
you gotta
solid
be
figure.
you gotta be solid to be in solid figure. If you ain't solid, I can't sell it to you.
Okay, well, I would consider myself a solid figure. You
Yes,
know,
yes.
I agree.
I think
Yes.
see it the same way.
Yes.
You know, we must be likewise people.
I agree.
Like-minded people, since we all linked up together. You know.
Yep.
So, what made you come up with that name? Like, what got you thinking like solid figure? Like, what was
Honestly, I put a lot of stuff in my notes, so it was go either be between solid figures and what else was it? Counted Me Out. And no, it had another one, Player Made.
Okay.
Cause
That would have went perfect too.
yeah, cause like my favorite rapper is Fat Pat, so he used to wear these shirts that had like Player Made on the front. I was like, I can bring that back, like make it a brand. But I don't know, it's just something about the solid figures just stuck.
That stuck.
It
It felt original.
I like
too.
that.
And
I think solid figures. I feel like that sounds good. I think all of it sounds good,
Yeah.
but I think that sounds good because I haven't heard that before.
Right.
And I think it's kind of like you said.
That's why I said
original.
it started. It felt more original. It felt more like you.
Yep.
I like that. So, in today, since you are into fashion, like what got you into wanting to make a brand itself? Like what inspired you? I so say.
Man, what I couldn't tell you, man. I just
The money.
pretty much.
The money.
Pretty much. I think I woke up one
Be
day.
real, like,
and
sometimes it's okay
yeah.
to be inspired by
I think I woke up one day and I just was like, I think I could create a brand. 'Cause,
Right.
Like me and her, we went to high school together, so I always been known for dressing. And stuff.
Yeah.
So I
Get
was
some
like,
money in your lane.
yeah, I just was like, I think I might like that. And then people was telling me, yeah, you gonna like it. Once you start doing it, you gonna like it because that's what you like to do anyway. And it's just took off
from there.
Yeah, it was.
That's
So it
good.
just came from your personality. That's who you were. Like,
that's who I were.
Kinda
That's
came
who I were.
natural.
Yeah, it came naturally.
I like that.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
So in today's society, you know, everybody talk about putting that shit on, and would you consider yourself Mr. Put It On? Do you think or you just feel like that's something that your friends tell you, or like you just feel
Man, I feel like I know I can dress, but I know it is people that can dress better than me. But I just like actually putting clothes on. Like I gotta be clean every day. Anywhere I go.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, I see you got the detail. You got
'Cause
the
I'm-
solid on your shoes.
I'm literally
Yeah.
I told you he was
it's
like
brand.
that.
It's brand.
I literally just was telling her that before you pulled up. I said I know he's gonna pull up with something brand like brand wise. When we go out, you popping the bottles, the things say solid figures, like it's brand wise, like everything. And we have been talking about doing that shit to our brands too. Like when we go out,
that's why I think with having a brand, you have to put it out there because people not gonna know you. Like you want people to know you for that. Like so, if I go to the club, I'm spending so much money in the club, I might as well get them to put my brand on there
instead of your at name or your, you know what I'm saying?
They not gonna do that anyway.
Exactly.
I rather them see solid figures just so if they do see somebody in solid figures, they gonna be like, oh, I seen that. That's what that was. I seen in the club.
Connecting
the dots.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots.
That's what's up.
I like that.
I like. Yeah, it's a lot of people that they want to be in that entrepreneur space, but they don't do the things, the small things. People like, oh, I don't have money to do this. That's nothing. You already outside. Go ahead and put your stuff on. Go ahead and promote your brand. You know, make it make sense. And I like that.
And I think what helped me a lot along the way is I already got a job outside of this, and most people be thinking, quit your job, start the brand, and like go with faith. No. Keep your job and invest in yourself until that take off. Make it make sense until it take off.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Because a lot of people wanna they ask me they want to start a brand, but I already know what they're thinking. I'm about to get 100 units. I'm about to make this. when I first started selling, I wasn't making really no money. I pretty much was handing my stuff out, like just weird. I just want to see some people in it, but it just took off where people just started wearing it. I mean, I'm blessed for that. I'm thankful.
Yeah.
You do got a good support system. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Being from that small town, I guess that kind of help us a little bit, especially when you like you connect with them people, and like you say, like you a solid figure, so people just gonna stand up when you a stand up guy. Like that's just how stuff fall into place.
People mess with him because he.
Definitely.
At the end of the day, that's just kind of what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
Right.
But beyond the business aspect, you know we're gonna get into the juicy topic. So you want me to go first, or you want to go first? I ain't seen like what you had, so that I just know your topic's gonna be really out, like you know.
Well, mine gonna be a little. I mean, it's not really outlandish, just a little bit modest, but I just want to get his perspective because he's a man.
Okay.
And this is the first time
we had a male guest. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thankful for that, man.
Yeah, you the first male guest.
Yes, we getting y'all in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with mine. So my first question, I just want to know, like, what's your type of girl? Are you single?
Yes,
we should start there. We should start. Okay.
I am single.
All right, single. Okay, so what's your type? Like, what you go search for when you looking?
The wrong kind. The wrong kind of people.
At least you know. At least you know.
Man,
why you say the wrong kind though?
It don't be the wrong kind of people. It's just I know in my heart this ain't no good girl. Okay. But she could be a good girl, like in life, like you know. But she ain't a good girl for me.
Yeah.
Like, right. But why are you attracted to her? Is it something because of the outside beauty? Is it the popularity? Because my topic kind of stems off of this too. So that's good that you said that.
Man, I don't know. I feel like it'd be the chase.
Yeah. Okay. Just being a man and wanting what you want.
It just be the chase, and then it just be like, hey.
I can see that about you though. Like I can really see that about you. Like just from knowing like the type of people you deal with, or just like how you move, I can really see that about you. Nigga might find like we might be in a club and he might see like literally the baddest bitch in the club, but that's the one that do. I'm like, bro,
what am I doing?
It's some other fine bitches over there with her, but you like you gonna shoot at the one. Like so I can see that about you.
Be the one though, like
exactly. It be the one looking like it, but don't really be the one.
Somebody that's gonna take care of her.
Okay, so what do you mean by it don't be the one? Like when you get so you shoot your shot, boom, she be like, oh wait, what's up? So then when you get her behind closed doors or like not on the scene, then what is it that don't be the one for you? Like what is it
when you just come off with, you know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like to spin. But when you get to start,
let me stop.
When you get to start asking.
Okay, so boom. Let me go ahead and bring up my topic. My topic is I seen a video with 50 Cent. Y'all probably see it circulating around. He said he don't like when females ask.
You don't need to ask. I'm gonna do it regardless. You don't need to ask.
I ain't gonna lie. I could kind of feel 50 on that one for the simple fact of I don't like asking.
Yeah.
So if I don't like asking and I don't feel the need to ask, I just feel the shit I do ought to award me something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if a nigga don't feel like it's awarding me something, then I just don't feel like I need to be around you. Like, you ain't understanding my worth.
Right. Well, that's a good perspective to look at it. But me, on the other hand, so the reason I got that video, I didn't know nothing about the video and I didn't see it. But my husband, I'm married. So my husband, he sent me the video. So I was like, oh, so this how you feel? He was like, yeah. I was like, bet. And he was like, is there something wrong with that? I said, no, I'm gonna save my response for the podcast.
So what you think? How you feel?
Like I'm the type of person I do ask. I ask for like the stuff that I want. Like if I want something, I ask. But that's because on the flip side of what you said, my dude is a street dude. He was in the streets, so he doesn't have that like emotional
like
like he real like he'll give me anything I ask for but he not like he's starting to be that way, but he not in tune with like, oh, she said this, so I'm gonna get this.
Right.
He's not in tune with that. So sometimes I be having to be like, I know.
Real specific.
I'm like, okay, I want these shoes, I want this, I want that. But he like, I don't like when you ask because I be wanting to get you stuff out the blue. But then when you give me stuff out the blue, baby, it be stuff I don't want. Like,
right. So that's understandable.
Like, make it make sense. Like, why I can't ask? But I think that the thing that come, and not no shade to nobody that don't like to be asked, but I feel like it's that way because men have this idea in their head about women being gold diggers and being with them for their money. that they don't like you to ask
Yeah.
they don't want to feel like that's what you there for.
Right.
But I feel like if you secure in knowing that you with a female that even if she asks, she not coming off as that, then you should be good.
I kind of think that's kind of where it different. Like if you single and like it's the first few dates and then you get to asking that's where the red flag.
You privileged to do that. You can do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta read.
Yeah, I mean, even like me and Bubba, we've been in a relationship for a couple years. Yeah. I feel like, I could ask. Like it's certain areas when you get in relationships where you can ask. But I kind of feel you because like girls these days be soon early on. I just seen a video.
Pay my rent on the first day.
Yeah. I just seen a video, something like that. Like
it'd be hard for me like to find. I don't know. It's just I feel like I'm a good person to be around, so I know people just go automatically gravitate me. So I don't know if you around me because you want to be around me, you like me, or you around me just because
you know how you get down, how you
feel. Know it's gonna get crazy in the club. Right. You know, once I get drunk, like stuff like that, like so it's fun. Right. That stuff type of be fun, but
do you think that you at an age to where that's okay if that's the case? Or do you think you want to be beyond that? Like, you don't want nobody that's with you because of the fun. You want somebody that's with you for the real, for real.
Man, I want somebody to be with me for the real, for real. We gonna have fun though too.
Right. Yeah, that's gonna be part of it.
We gonna do everything. We pretty much. I'm a fun person, but I just like a person. Like I don't know. I want a person to show me that she independent, and then it's just gonna be like you ain't gotta use your money.
Right.
All right. So he was like he wanted somebody real. Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 20. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're not young. Okay.
Nah.
I thought you was younger than that. I thought I would have gave you like 22, 23.
Dang, I look that young.
Played it together.
Well, I thought you was that young too. How?
Bro,
I'm closer to you than that.
Hey man, we looking good. We look 22.
I'm 27.
Okay, well, I am still, but okay. So I was just gonna ask because most people say like they want a real one, but a lot of men they say that, but they don't mean that. I feel like they just say that because it sounds good. Because, like you said, if you was really looking for a real one, why would you go to the baddest bitch in the club, or why would you go to you know what I'm saying? Like, and first of all, why you looking for it in the club? Because the real, some real ones are in the club. I'm just like,
I definitely be tripping on that.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, men be saying they want something, but then.
No, because a real one gonna correct you when you wrong. She gonna, you know what I'm saying? She gonna make sure you want your shit. Yeah. She gonna try to make sure you the best version of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, and that's what I want though. I want somebody that's gonna
hold you accountable. Yeah.
You go to church.
I do. See, I just went to church on Easter though.
Not the ones that go to church.
Not on Easter. This boy said on Easter.
I had a good time at church though. Man.
Yeah, you need to take next Sunday.
I should.
Yeah, we ain't gonna look down on the Easter goers. Nah, we just gonna encourage them to hit it another one or two more times. You know what I'm saying?
But I say this though, I don't want no girl. You know how people be saying they want a girl, a dude you stand beside, but behind them. Nah, you want you to stand outside me.
Yeah.
Like whatever I do, you do.
Yeah.
So if basically, basically I got this brand. Like you should be, your goal should be. What can I do to make this brand like go up? It's not like it's for us.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at
it. And
stuff.
that's a good thing that you said that because that is so important as far as being married.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of women, not even people, a lot of women they get it confused. They like, but what about me? What about me?
Yeah.
But we've been going to like this group counseling, marriage counseling, and like he said, if I go up, you have no choice but to go up. Like so sometimes if you worry about you too much. The man is supposed to lead. So wherever the guy talk to the man talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hierarchy, and I feel like we do that when it comes to business. Like in our job, we give our boss full authority.
Right.
We give everybody full authority.
And we don't want to do that in our house.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good way to think of it as a single man. When I'm doing something, whatever I'm not going on, build it with me so we can all elevate. You know what I'm saying? So that's good.
Yeah, and then we can lead it on to something that you want to do.
Exactly.
Like
now
I hate to see people
compete.
And I hate to see people compete within couples. Like it'd be horrible to see people compete within family, but to see people compete within couples, it's just like sick. Like why y'all even together?
Right. What's the point? Yeah.
But back to your type, like I want to know, just from this Marcus Houston stuff that's been going around on social media. You know, he married his and you know we from a small town, so I really want to get into this.
Okay.
Because you know people around our town it's probably some niggas like shit. What's the problem?
I seen somebody on Facebook that said,
"What's the problem?"
Yeah, you got to get you a young one. She's submissive. Like, bro,
what? That is so wild.
You know how young this girl is.
Yeah. Basically, you want a daughter.
Right, because she was 19 when they married. He was 38, so she's completely 19 years younger. Like he had two of her lifetimes before they got married.
Yeah.
And do you date up or date down?
I date.
Or with
I date
in
both,
your age,
but it's not super low.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I date down, it's gonna be like
a couple years.
Okay,
Right.
something like that.
So you wouldn't go past what, like 20?
You gonna go that low?
That's low.
Oh, okay. I ain't
we
think
don't really got nothing
low.
in type. Like I ain't gonna lie. I look all right. So I've been fanning out with the LSU girl. Jill Reese.
Oh,
I've been fanning out. I had to look her age up. I say, oh, she only 20.
Oh, she is?
That's it.
That explains a lot. That really explains
20.
a lot.
She only 20. I say, all right, I can only be a fan.
But she got a smart head on her shoulder. I mean,
do she really though?
I mean,
so somebody in the comments was like, y'all better get a little Shakari before she mess up.
No, I think too. But
she got that young spaz out in her. You know, that young just say.
But I think it's necessary in a certain way because I feel like that industry. Think about all the people that's coming out. Like I seen the girl with the Pussycat Dolls. Mm-hmm. She came out and was saying how they took advantage of them, like being in that space because they wanted it so bad that they was like, "Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta have sex."
And they just said,
yeah, because they wanted it so bad. And I think that it needs to be a tone set to say that, we want it bad, but we're not doing anything. We're not going for anything. We're not letting y'all bring the other team. After we won.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I feel like it's kind of necessary. Like do it.
That younger generation, they really stand on that.
They stand on that.
I feel like we kind of in the middle, like we do, but we don't. Right, we still got like that more like shit. We ain't trying to lose that job, but we ain't trying to burn that bridge. You know what I'm saying?
See, they was raised off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Raised off of we gonna get this money in different ways.
Exactly.
So that's true. But you said that.
Like dating up, we was talking dating up or down. So
with the Marcus Houston.
Yeah. So basically, you date in variations. You and both. I kind of usually date around my age. I think personally, I don't think I've ever really dated nobody younger.
Me too. I always date up. I don't want nobody.
I think that's a girl thing, though.
How do y'all feel about Marcus Houston then? If y'all date,
he out of pocket. He out of pocket.
I feel like
he out of pocket.
Because
all that we didn't have all that he said they didn't have no conversations before she got 18. And he met her at 16 or 17 or something.
And they got married at 19?
Exactly. You knew she was the one in the year?
You've been preying on this little girl. That's what you've been doing. You a predator at this point.
Yeah. But like I said, I want to bring that up because we from a small town where like a lot of that go on. And I don't know if it's necessarily them watching them like since they were young or them seeing them as they got older and like, oh, this could be somebody, you know. You can manipulate. Or necessarily this could be somebody I can see myself with.
No,
so
you can see yourself with for a while.
I really can't tell you. Exactly. I really can't tell you. But I have seen it happen.
They look at it as like, oh, this is somebody I can manipulate. I can easily take advantage of. She gonna probably do whatever I say.
There's no reason that you're 38 should be dating anybody. You 38. That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't think you don't have nothing in common with her. Like
that's what he said. He says that's the reason that they attracted to each other.
We both really into God. Boy,
I don't think that. I don't think y'all have nothing in common. I can't find nothing in common with nobody 20 years old.
I pray to God I don't make it that old to still be
dating single, like that. Yeah.
Dating, but if I am, I'm not gonna be dating no girl in their 20s. It can't be. It can't be no
that's
girl.
That's too young.
Yeah, that just don't really.
That person don't even know what they really want in life.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, and you done pulled up all these, you know what I'm saying, these issues and.
Now maybe I'm 40 and she 25, but I'm not taking her serious. I'm just driving her around in my Corvette,
Type shit.
Oh man.
At least you going. Yeah, exactly. At least you know though, but at least you know. At least you ain't trying to like marry the bitch or like trying to,
Right.
Yeah.
And trying to be in a real relationship.
Yeah, trying to make it something that's not. Like just saying y'all was meant to be and shit like that. Y'all was not meant to be. She was barely born.
Right.
Hell, this
she
girl.
Could be your daughter.
Yeah.
Definitely could be his daughter.
So in the fashion world, do you think that people are doing things do you think people are really into fashion or you think people are doing things to like catch a trend or make a trend? Like the red boots or the backwards shoes or just like, or you think like when they put that together, they was like, damn, I really think this is going to be fire.
Nah, they ain't think that. Okay, so for me, like a lot of stuff is more so what I like to call it, and a lot of people ain't go like it, but it's really Yeezy based.
Okay, I can feel that.
And Kanye being leading
like that outlandish, like wow factor.
But I'm telling you, he been leading the fashion world since we was in high school.
Yeah.
I used to literally look up, like I used to go to this website. It was called Upscale Hype or something like that, and he used to show like designer like stuff, and it'll show the people, and he be on it. He been on it before everybody. Before it was even a thing to wear like designer drip and stuff. Now like people go to the gallery, you know, I'm gonna dress off the mannequin.
Right, and I hate that.
Yeah, because it's everybody in the club wearing the same thing.
And
man.
it's like
mannequin.
And when they say like, oh, I put that shit on, I got that drip, I know that. I be like, but do you really have style though? I don't feel like that's really style. I feel like that's
I don't
trend.
either. Me too.
That's what
you
it
just
is.
following what you see the next person do. Like that's not nothing that
people can take something from the thrift store, from the
that's style.
That turns me up even more. That make me be like, okay, I can respect what you got going on.
And you know who put me on that thrift store stuff? Daryl.
Really? Oh yeah, Daryl could dress out the thrift store for shit.
Man, he go take the cheapest stuff and make it look good. Yeah, like good. Like even I got into high fashion for a spell, but once I seen like, and it was just shoes wise. But once I seen how like high fashion go, like you gotta buy all this stuff within a 3-month period. And guess what? You can't wear it no more.
After that, it ain't in style.
No.
Yeah.
So like I got around like when the red bottoms was in. So I had a whole bunch of red bottoms. Man, all of a sudden little baby said Dior.
Now ain't nobody wearing them red bottoms.
And y'all running around with Dior.
I say, oh yeah, I can't do it because I just spent 20 on some red bottoms. Yeah, I gotta go. No, I'm just keep it white forces. You know, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be
whatever
me.
you like, you go buy. Not for the trend. No, I think that's how it should be. I feel like the world is moving to this. Even the TikTok thing, like y'all go run, don't walk. Don't tell me nothing else to buy. that don't even go with my body type. Y'all just
for real.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all all on Shein and getting all this stuff. And y'all talking about what I got versus what it. No, that didn't go with your body type. It didn't go with your body type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta know what's for you.
TikTok is addictive though.
It is.
She got on me a few days ago talking about, hey, why you tried all this food off TikTok? Got to.
No, for real. That's me. I can't even talk about you. I just made something from TikTok earlier this morning. That chopped sandwich thing.
That did look good.
But I'm not gonna hold y'all. That bitch was good.
I thought you really was making it for us up here. I was like, oh, I got some food.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, make sure you bring one.
I'm not gonna lie. That we could have fucked with that because it could be dipped. It could be like just on a chip, or you could put that bitch on a sandwich. That shit was good. But I do think people are like not as original these days. You know what I'm saying? Like they just follow the trends and. Like you said, like people that can go to the thrift store and like really put that shit on. Like I see people say all they need is like designer accessories. They don't really need the whole outfit from head to toe. Like the little accessories don't make it pop.
It's so soulful to me when they be having all that just on at one time.
Girl, sofa is understanding. I really just hate to see it.
So have you ran into like the girls that so you go for the bad bitches to the club, right? So you know she probably got her designer drip on her this and that. Have you ran into the ones that got all of that stuff and then you get them behind closed doors? You like, girl, you can't even pay your phone bill. Because I see that a lot.
Man, no comment.
Yeah, because they didn't text you talking about, can you pay my phone bill this week? It was probably one of them bottle girls in Houston that you done slapped the, because you know that's how they work out here. It's all for the show. We talked about that last week because the bottle girls is outrageous. Like, it's definitely a scammeology out here.
You know about it.
They be texting some people and they wanna look out for them.
That's how it goes.
Me too. I'm gonna look out for you.
Yeah.
That's really how it goes.
They can finesse. It's certain ways you can finesse like certain prices for a bottle. You could probably ask your manager, hey, can we give them for this deal right here that the deal might stop at 9, but it's 11:30 or something like that. Can we do this deal for them? He gonna be like, to this certain person, but to this other person, nah, he gotta pay it all the way out. You know what I mean? Like, so it do get like that. That's why they be saying bottle girls be scamming. I just seen like a post. Somebody was like, I can't let a bottle girl have my card for more than 10 minutes, so I'm going back there because they say they scam on people's cards. They'll take your card number down. I have never thought of doing that. I guess do like the swipe shit, But I have never thought to do nothing like that. That shit is wild as fuck. Like
that's
to really take somebody that much trust, because you know it's only that much trust to send your card back there with somebody, like to take that little piece of trust out of just like the restaurant community.
You really don't need to do it at the moment. You can do it later.
Exactly.
My car stay locked. You won't get me.
Exactly.
Keeping my car locked. I be at the restaurant. Hold on, let me unlock my car.
No, for real. Why you doing a transaction?
Yep.
Because I don't play like that.
No. So do you buy like designer gifts for girls or women that you date? Do you do that type of thing? Do you trick on bags?
Man, I don't really, honestly.
I know Crystal said you's a big trick. Crystal likes to call you a big trick. I never got that far, like with buying designer for a girl. Now, I ain't gonna lie. For my mama, like whatever she want, like she good, she can get that. But I never got that far to just be like, I'm buying her bags on bags on bags. I'm gonna do stuff that's thoughtful. Like,
so are you the type to leave people before the holidays so you don't have to buy them no gifts?
Nah. See, I ain't gonna lie though. I want a girl. I want to dress up in pajamas and stuff.
Yeah, you want to get the matching.
It just don't be working out for me. Sometimes it just, I
just feel like you ain't shooting your ball in the right court because you.
That's probably what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
You sound like you really a good kid. Like you sound like
you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him for some years, and I can say compare. I ain't gonna say compare, but just out of like the people we know or the people we grew up around, D1 has always had his head on like sort of straight. You know what I'm saying? Like it might have been some times where like our classmates was out running trains on different. You know what I'm saying? They come back to school talking about that shit, but. If he was there, he wasn't the one in the limelight talking about it. You know, we wasn't the one that we knew that he was in the mix. So like, one of them, not one of them niggas that's like shit.
They real sassy nowadays. Like they be ready.
Do that kind of go against what you or what we grew up knowing?
What men talking a lot?
Yeah.
Man, what Drake said. Hey, men talk more than bitches these days.
No, for real.
Hey, let that shit sink in.
No, for real.
No, for real.
It's been getting like that. And I don't know. I don't want to say like men shouldn't talk or have an opinion because that's kind of like going back on everything we've been telling men all these years. Like, you need to be more emotional. You need to have conversations more. You need to.
No,
but the way they doing it,
not in an outing type of way. Like, why you gotta talk about something that happened behind closed doors? Certain things happen behind closed doors for a reason.
Yeah.
You know your sex life. Why you gotta hear about? Oh, she do this. She like that's for you. She did that for you.
That's behind. That's behind. Man, any dude that talk about that, they really ain't lame.
Yeah, exactly.
So they gotta tell somebody what didn't happen in the detail.
Them niggas barely believe it, so they gotta keep on reminding themselves about it. Like,
so anybody that's actually doing stuff, they not go, put that shit out like that. Like it just be on some cool shit.
So, do you think have you dated in the nightlife? Like, or I wouldn't say like all the way like I
dated about a girl the first few years I moved out here.
Okay, so
before I even knew what about a girl was, and I'm thinking
it wasn't that lit. Like it wasn't that kind of.
She worked the engine room.
Okay, so that was early on. I had my bachelorette party in the room. Same. That's that early on bottle girl stage. So would you say that men kind of like compare them or like treat them like they would a stripper or?
Man, it depends on who. They know who to come at, who they can come at, and they know. Basically, a man know which one is one of the ones and which one. They ain't.
They here for work and work only.
Work only.
Okay.
And you know how they come at you on some stuff that. Like, but a lot of men, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta know this finesse. It's all a finesse. I'm gonna tell you this. She go, you thinking you finessing her, but
the whole time
she finessing you.
I watch that stuff. Them bottle girls, they be on it. They be about their money. Like,
definitely.
Facts.
They go get you for whatever you got in your pocket.
Right.
So do you think men ever get it confused? Like, they might think she one of them ones, but she really finessing hard than a bitch, or either
they be getting played on.
They be getting played on, and honestly, what didn't mess the game up, but what didn't mess a lot of stuff up is these Africans.
I can believe it.
I had to tell about a girl one time, like, man, I got a regular job. Like, I ain't gonna say I got a regular job, but I'm a regular nigga. I'm a regular nigga. Yeah. I can't give you no $1,500 to pay your bills, like all your bills up tonight for a tip.
Yeah.
Nah, baby, you gonna take this little 100, 200. It's cool on some stuff like. And then I know you getting paid off the bottles too. So come on, man. But a lot of girls, I ain't gonna lie to, like, well, where I'm at right now, it's kind of different. If you take care of me right now in the club, I'm gonna take care of you. And it could be a $500. I ain't never got to 1,000.
Right.
But 500, that's gonna be my most.
Right.
And I feel like that's
tip?
good though. Yeah, as a tip. Okay. I feel like that's good as a tip. Like
You can sit in my section.
I'm about to say.
You can sit in my
I
section.
didn't know they were doing it like that.
Yeah, girl, we be shooting for the stars with them tips, girl. We ain't playing. We didn't come to fuck
heard of a
around.
girl getting like 2,000 for a tip.
I think my highest tip was
I need to go get my body done.
like 400-500. Yeah. Like 400-500.
Yeah.
Like he gave me like $250 off one bottle and then $250 off the next one.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'll do that. But I'm telling you, it's some money.
Bottle girls make money.
I'm not saying you didn't know. There's some money in that.
They gotta know what they doing though.
Right.
They gotta know what they doing.
Especially they gotta know who they like, what kind of system they working with, and they gotta know their customers. They gotta know like they owners. If you got them owners that's strict or that's watching the bottles, or do you got them owners that's loose up in there, barely know the bottle count type shit. Yeah, it's money up in that bitch, girl. Sometimes
y'all telling me something I ain't know that.
girls be leaving with that bag.
No wonder why people leaving from Louisiana. They coming.
Yeah. That's because girls are. That's what I was saying. Girls are getting on TikTok showing the good side of it, but
it's a bad side.
That's I would be wrong to get on there. That's what I said. I would be wrong to get on there and tell y'all I made this much. Because when I finally started like focusing on my savings while I was working in Flavor, I think I saved up like almost 20 bands. Yeah. And that was just like the last 6 to 8 months I was working there. I had worked there a year and a half.
See, and you left that?
I mean, yeah, because the shit was not, it's not that sweet. It's not that sweet. It's men like that you working for playing on your top. It's men that you like client customers
so you don't
playing on your top.
No club that's like legit, like where you can really make your money
at? Far few in between. Maybe like if they are legit, they probably taking more out your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The less legit they are, the more money you gonna make low key. Cause they gonna have that gratuity on it. They gonna have all that extra shit. Like, and you gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I didn't put in a lot of work and I didn't made. But in them other places like Space or like the bigger addresses, I don't know if them girls making that big of a bag. I don't know. Cause they got like a bigger corporation to feed. You know what I'm saying? They got they got a whole business behind that. So. But I think so. I do, from a bottle girl perspective, I do think sometimes men kind of get it misconstrued, like just because we be out there in them like little outfits, they might act like we're a stripper every now and then, or like I just be like, hold on, nigga, you ain't at the strip club. Like they be want to throw your money on. I used to hate. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's a lot of girls like when y'all come up in there and grab all that shit and grab $100 worth of one. She run into the back. Oh, he wants some ones. He want no, because I'm not finna scrape that shit from up under the sections. I'm not finna like it got lick on it. Niggas then stomped on the money.
So
like
I tripped out on my birthday.
Oh yeah. I mean, but it's some bitches that love that. There's some bitches that'll run to the back. Oh, he want 501. Let me go get it for him. Let me go. No, I'm gonna be like, shit, you was about to get that to me? Oh, I'll take it in whatever you got. I'm gonna take it in whatever you got. Fuck that ones. Don't throw that shit.
Give it 20.
Cause somebody gonna scoop that shit up under them and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I think you slowed down. I could say you slowed down. I think you slowed down a lot.
I've been slowed down a lot from when I used to be outside. But man, outside it goes with who you hang with. So right now, like I'm hanging with some people. Well, I ain't. It's everybody. Like I got either you my brother or you my sister, or you just an associate. I might see you on a flyby, but everybody like that I hang with, they been chilling lately. So. I'm chilling.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Your people that you be with.
Yeah.
Outside is enjoyable. I feel like if you got the right people around you. Like if you got people that don't mind chipping in or like you got people that don't, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I was gonna tell you too, like, don't be fooled by a lot of these dudes. Like, well, not you. Well, not neither one of y'all, because y'all both good. But the girls out there, don't be fooled by a lot of these dudes that you think he the one. He done bust that table down with about 600
and it's
people.
A quiet nigga behind him that done paid majority of the tab, and he done threw $100 or $200 in or something like that.
I always look for the dude that's standing on side of the section.
And not saying anything.
Because you might see my husband.
No, for real. Carries that nigga. Like that. One of them niggas that'll sit on the side of the section, but then bought the whole fucking section. Like
the dude that stands up in the chairs, I'm telling you, if it ain't his birthday, he the broke one. He gotta be his birthday. Real. That's the only time I stand up in the chair. It gotta be my birthday. Regardless of that, I'm standing to the side. I want everybody else to have fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me have fun. Like I just
When
want
you
good
see your
vibes.
people
Yeah, I
having
want
fun.
good vibes around.
Yeah, facts.
I shared something to my story today, and the girl said on Instagram, she was like, "Can somebody say that? Can somebody be honest and say the club is not fun at all?"
Yeah.
And I kind of agree with her.
I would say these days not so much. Like remember like back then when we used to like kick back and like really be coming out that
fun.
motherfucker sweaty.
Yeah.
Like that shit used to be top tier.
I think
chef's
they
kiss.
made it like well, all right, they was talking about it on Facebook. I get on Facebook a lot. I know people out here don't really probably get on Facebook.
too.
Okay.
That's our community. You know, we on Facebook.
That's it. So they was talking about it on Facebook, like why like clubs and stuff charge for this, and I think that's what took a lot of the fun out of it. That is, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to come, you really like. I tell people, you're not supposed to be. If you go to the club every weekend, you ain't doing like. I mean, you must be either hustling or scamming.
Or working. You better be working in that bitch.
Are you working in that mug? If you a regular worker and you living. I don't know what you doing with your life. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
Every
once in a while. And now I just try to do it on birthdays, and I still be out of kind of like.
Yeah.
And that's why you say I didn't slow it up. Yeah. I just be going on birthdays, but birthday like I feel like birthdays are cool, but honestly, I finally got my passport because I ain't gonna lie. All right, so this is why I got my passport too. This funny story. I'm in the club, and this girl was like, "You be popping all these bottles, and you ain't even got no passport." Boy, that hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie. Boy,
she a real friend. Whoever that is, real. They real.
Hurt my heart.
That's something.
Nah, for real. She for real. Like I never been out the country. I had to go get my passport at the end.
And you probably didn't put so many trips in the club.
Yeah,
you probably didn't sponsor some trips out the club.
You definitely go do that.
That's crazy. Yeah. So you got your passport now. So where you going to first?
Man, the first trip I ever been on was Tulum. I loved it out there. I loved it.
I ain't been there yet.
I went to Taboo. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gonna spend some money though, but
no, for real.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
And we went to me and my husband. We went to Tulum and we had so much fun. It's like almost kind of like the upper echelon of like Mexico.
Like
it's like the designer version of Mexico.
Yeah.
Like it's real nice.
Would you go to Mexico now though, with all this stuff going on?
Yeah.
Was Tulum really touristy?
Because
like
that's the thing.
It was.
The stuff that's happening, I feel like that happens to people that are green with traveling.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, a lot of that stuff that we hear about is not people that are like tourists that's actually going there for vacation. It's people that go there with other stuff going on. Like they be in
like that damn story that they damn because that motherfucker got a lot of bullet holes in it. I'm not lying. Like she was pregnant, but she was going for surgery. Like
no, I think she said she was pregnant to throw them off.
Okay. That's what I was thinking too when she said that.
But I would still go to Mexico. Like me personally, when I go to Mexico, I like to stay. I don't do Airbnb. So it's about knowing where you travel. And like that place where they travel to, and a lot of places that people travel to where they having stuff, they are on the record to be in no-fly areas. Like they tell you do not go there. Like don't go there. Like so if you go there, you go there on your own. Basically.
Yeah.
We in America, we can't help you. So if you go places, just know where you're going. Stay at an all-inclusive resort or something like that, or pay more money. A lot of people get into those situations because they want to go the cheaper route.
Yeah.
So I would still go to Mexico. My friend actually thinking about going back to Tulum for her birthday. In July.
I love Tulum.
It was real nice.
Mexico is real lit. I would like to.
But do y'all notice? Did you notice that when you go to Mexico, like Mexico is not what Mexico is like supposed to be here? Like as far as like Mexican food and stuff like that.
No,
it's not.
It's not. Yeah. Like this is Tex-Mex. This is not how they like how we make our guacamole and how we do queso and all that. They don't do that in Mexico. Yeah. Like their guacamole is literally like avocado with avocado with maybe a little bit of salsa in it, but it's not like all that seasoning that we do.
We go, not like that. We gotta finesse it though.
Yeah, that's the American way. That's the American way.
When I went to Mexico for the first time, I was like, y'all don't got no queso? It was like, no.
Queso.
No, they don't have that. Like they don't do all that kind of stuff.
Man, I got so tired of eating tacos every day out there.
Why you ate tacos every day?
That's just what.
That's all you knew?
No, we was leaving the club at that same time.
Oh, you was street tacos.
Yeah, and that's the only thing to be open. Street tacos. That's all we was doing.
It was so good though.
It was good. I got wore out though the last day.
Yeah.
I was out there 4 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you go with a little thick thing, or you went with your boys?
It was
A mixture.
a mixture. I didn't have when I went. I didn't have a girl. I don't have a
met
girl
somebody
now.
out there?
I met a few people out there.
Okay.
Not you went on a vacation and found one to add to the trip.
It be happening like this sometimes, man.
I like the spontaneous life,
Yeah.
baby. That's the
Yeah.
spontaneous. That's the single
I don't want to do
spontaneous
that though.
life.
I want to be, caked up, man.
You know, you always want what you ain't got. So
that's what I want.
once you get caked up,
You caked up.
once you get caked up, your ass gonna be like, damn, I wish I could still go to Tulum and pick up them bitches like that.
I'm not trying to find love because that's bad. I want it to come to me
organically. Yeah.
Well, you the man. You supposed to be on the chase. Like that's what y'all do, right?
God dang. See, that's the thing. I think that's what it is right there. The chase. See, I like the chase, but when it's getting to if I gotta double text you,
okay, so we're not necessarily searching for love, but I want to know, like, when you get in a relationship, do you think your girlfriend should have a boy best friend, or like, do you think that men and women can coexist being friends, just platonic, like nothing else, like they ain't never even interested in each other?
Okay, with me, I can say yes, but yes and no.
Okay,
we all gotta know each other.
Okay, that was another one of my questions.
Yeah,
like do you feel like you gotta know the friend, or?
Yeah, cause honestly, all right, so. All right, you seen the girl that was in my photo shoot with the red sweatsuit?
Yeah.
All right, that's my homeboy. Well, really my brother. That's his girl. Mm-hmm. I go out with her, like we can go to Houston, like for a party, come back, stuff like that. Like we all friends though, and like he got another brother, and I'm friends with. Like really, I met them through a girl that I already knew from Jasper. Okay. And she just brought me around
other people, yeah.
So it's like we already was all friends. So and it's just like I go to their mama house.
Yeah.
They can come to my people's house and stuff like that. But y'all being friends, like, all right, so if you and your dude, you have a friend outside of your dude. Mm-hmm. If him and that dude don't be texting or calling each other on the phone, man, I couldn't do it. But I don't know. It's different strokes with different folks. I gotta be cool with it.
This is my perspective on it. I'm married, and I feel like it's a no.
Yeah.
Because when you say best friend, this is what you're saying. If me and you best friends, we do what together? We travel together, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We go out together. Mm-hmm. We do things together, right? Mm-hmm. I can't go to Tulum with my male best friend by myself. With my male best friend.
It's some boundaries. It's boundaries.
So I feel like. And really, to be honest, we best friends. You don't got no best friends. You got a friend that want to come to the house and hang. That's cool. Yeah. But we're not gonna. I'm just like we're not gonna start that bullshit because I just feel like if this, I know for a fact, and I have a male best friend. Mm-hmm. But like you said, him and my dude, whenever he comes to Houston, he be like, "What y'all on?" He'll text my dude, "Hey, what you doing?" He be going out with my dude and his friends. Right. He done came out with us together, mm-hmm. But I'm not meeting him. It was times where that was okay because we was in college and that's what we did. Right. But now that I have a man, I'm not doing that because I know in my heart of hearts, this nigga fuck me too. Like I don't care if you say that's not everything. I think that is every man. I think if the position was presented to it, even with you.
I don't think, man. I don't so. Man.
I can't. And look. I'm kind of in the middle of y'all on this because I was kind of green to that at first. I was kind of green to that whole even if y'all feel like y'all got an understanding, if you're an attractive woman, if you're a woman with a coochie, at the end of the day, you ain't even got to be attractive. You gonna
do it for loyalty.
My loyalty to my people would be stronger than that little fast little nut I'm about to get.
Yeah. It's not a lot of niggas like you though, but
the thought of it being that that's only because of loyalty though. That's not because you wouldn't do that. You get what I'm saying? So that's my thing. If you put in a position, say for instance,
on that though, all right, so how if it's down the line, I don't feel like I should have loyalty for you. That was your girl. It used to be your girl, but
yeah, that's another thing.
That's another thing.
That is another thing.
I feel like that part of it, I don't know. I feel like how can you so that goes to my point about you cannot never be friends with nobody that is the opposite sex because it don't matter. They might not be looking at you like that right now because that's the circumstances. But if circumstances made itself available, you would fuck this girl.
No.
You just told me you was already thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. That's why I say I'm in the middle because it's like a green and because for instance, I had a best friend. I mean, we ain't as close as we used to be just because of how I'm growing and the different things that I know now. But I had a best friend that I damn near did everything with before me and Bubba got together. I lived with him at one point because my apartment situation was fucked up. So my own sister didn't let me come stay with her. But guess where I had to go stay? With him, and he let me. Like he looked out for me like that.
Yeah.
But why was he looking out for you though? Outside, okay, he probably was.
Shit, just because that's the same way he opened his doors to everybody else. There was niggas that he was friends with that he let do that same thing.
So you can honestly say this is how you decide if you can be a friend. And be honest with yourself. Not if you don't tell Bubba, if you don't tell your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever the case may be. If you can honestly say if you was to throw yourself on your boy best friend, he wouldn't go. He'll be like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I wouldn't know. I never did that.
You know,
I would not know.
The way you answered that question lets me know that you know, T, because if y'all been friends that long, you should be able to say confidently that no, he would not do that.
I personally can't speak for nobody else though. Like no, I don't know where.
Come on.
I just can't. I can't. What you think, D? I don't know. Yeah. I can't personally speak for that because I don't.
Like you
can't say
there's gonna be like, man, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then they got some dude, but it got a small percent of us.
So because it's so 50-50, this is why you cannot have no boy best friend because we can't gauge that nigga. So if you telling me you've been friends with him this long and you can't gauge if you was to throw yourself on him, he would take it or not. We can't be friends with him because that leaves too much room open.
I get, like I said, I was probably green to the situation at first, but growing and knowing like, okay, I wouldn't want that shit done to me or like different things like that. That makes sense, but at the same time, I mean, I just kind of think it's different because the way we grew up, bro. We grew up I bet you grew up hanging around mostly girls, like your friend group.
Man, we had everybody.
Everybody is hanging together out here. Like we have always done that our whole life.
I'm not taking that from y'all because everybody can hang together. But I got two brothers. I'm the only girl, so I hung with dudes too.
Yeah.
But I also know that them same dudes that's friends with my brother probably would be like, "What's up?" If I was to.
But that's your brother. We talking about somebody you fucking like your nigga. Like
yeah, probably some of my niggas too. I done been around a nigga. I done been with niggas that his niggas would be down the fuck too.
Some snake shit out.
That is why I mean,
let me tell you,
like it be like that for certain people.
Niggas, though, it's not just niggas. I've been around. I personally have had women in my life that would fuck my husband too. I know this for a fact that I had to cut out. And let me tell you why. You might feel like, oh, this girl loyal to me, but sometimes people don't like the goodness that you have, and sometimes people will think like, okay, for instance, how good Bubba is to you, how he let you do whatever you want to do in your career, he take care of you and stuff.
They want
you have friends that want that so bad to you. She might not think that, oh, I like Bubba for real, but she like the way he take care of you, and she willing to do whatever it takes for a nigga to do the same thing for her.
I can see, like, that's why I said I feel like I was green to the situation at first, because I've been only looking at it from what I would do or what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do that shit. And I wouldn't put my best friend in no position for me to be walking around in no little drawers and nothing, even think shit like that. Like, or even push myself on him for him to even have that compilation, like, with himself, like, well, do I stay loyal to our friendship or do I fuck that up and go ahead and get this quick one out? You know what I'm saying?
So you think every dude would fuck it up in that position?
I don't think every dude would, but I feel like it wouldn't be anything that would stop them outside of that. And when you say that, when you think about it like that, then if you can ever think about me ever being like that, then why not?
I ain't gonna lie, like I told you about the girl from Jasper. I didn't stay at her house and her dude was at work. Slept on the couch. Like he knowing I'm there.
Yeah.
But it's just that we got this. I ain't gonna lie, it's just like we beyond friends.
Do they live together?
Yeah.
Okay.
We beyond friends.
So you at his house too?
Yeah. I'm at their house.
You basically at their house. Yeah.
Drunk.
She the only one there though.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Drunk.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I can say is y'all have both built a relationship with. They have both built a relationship with you.
That's what it is.
That's not me.
That's what it is.
That's not me having a boy
best friend. They both got a relationship.
And that's why I say I feel like I've matured a little more. That's why I feel like me and my old best friend ain't that close because they don't click like that.
Right.
And that's just something that I don't know what
They
it
gotta
is.
click.
I mean,
They
they
gotta
they
click.
might not click. They might not click like that for the very reason of you saying you don't know if he would accept or not.
Yeah.
No, for a
Because
fact,
the
I know
niggas
they
don't know
don't.
when-
I know they don't click because my best friend is like an orange nigga, and orange niggas, unlike D1 and like a handful of niggas, a lot of orange niggas don't like to mingle or mix with other niggas that they don't know or they ain't been knowing since they was a baby. So that's how he is, and he's always been like that, and he's not gonna never change.
If you my best friend, you can't do that to my nigga because then that's gonna cause
and that's exactly that's why the line is drawn because I'm not gonna pick him over my nigga,
right?
Because
but see, that should show you too that y'all might not be really best friends.
Exactly. Well,
you shouldn't have to pick. He should have fell in.
He's not grown. I just feel like he hasn't. You know, you can't take everybody on your growing journey. I just feel like he's not at that point to where he's like, because he's been staying in Houston for years, and I'm telling you, I bet Nick still hang with the same few niggas he hang with and been hanging with.
Right.
He's just not one of them niggas like D1 could meet different people from different cities. And still be like, you know.
And you with your situation, if you were to ever cross that line though, then that would be a problem. But you never if one of the girl, you are the girl ever to cross the line and cross him out, and that would be a problem. But like you said, that's a little different because y'all done made
I'm sure and it makes more sense like that.
And it be like on some stuff. It's to the point where both couples be like, who you was friends with first? They gonna ask that type of question like the girl gonna be like, I brought you into this. Like, if it weren't for me, like, you should be, your loyalty lies with all y'all. Because I love all y'all like the same. Like, once you get in that circle with me, you in that circle for life.
Right.
But like I say, I'm speaking from a singles man's perspective.
That would change.
I just finna say it's things you learn, like, cause we literally in 3 different lanes. You married, I'm in a relationship, but I'm not married, and you single. So as you grow to learn things, like when I'm learning, that's why I'm saying I'm in the middle of y'all, cause I still kind of feel a little bit how he feel, but I still feel what you feel, cause I'm not married yet, but I still feel like we working towards that. So we ought to be. It's nobody I'm gonna put before him. You know what I mean? So if my best friend ain't growing in that way, we might just be growing apart. And definitely. That is what it is. We don't hate each other or nothing like that. I just seen him over the weekend. I still spoke to him or whatever. But we not texting and we not going out and talking about our problems like we used to. Like it's just not the same.
Yeah, I think the only way that it'll work is if your person is also friends. Because like my husband and my male best friend, I've been knowing him since we were in college together. He lives in Dallas. Like I said, whenever he come out here, we do stuff together.
All together,
a little chick too sometimes.
Or
whatever the case may be. Because I think that just evens the playing field. You know, to be welcoming to your spouse or your.
It just feels more comfortable. You know what I mean? You don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, feeling like, you know what I'm saying? She's sitting in between 2 niggas that she both care about or something like that. You want to just make it a little more comfortable. So I understand across the board, but. I want to get into our mindfuck topic. I want to see what you got to ask today because I think my topic is pretty funny, but it got some truth to it, and I think this has happened to me before, but I don't even know if Bubba knows.
The question is, would you marry the first person that you lost your virginity to, or would you stay at the first job you ever had for the rest of your life?
That's a hard one.
It is. That is very hard. I thought about it through though, because I seen you share that. I mean, or did you send it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent it to me. Me? Y'all want me to go first? I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to marry the person that I lost my virginity to because God rest his soul, he's not here anymore. But if I had to, my first job was Denny's, so I would probably have to marry that nigga, even though he ain't shit. And I mean, excuse me, God forgive me. Oh my God! But you know, it just wasn't the best of circumstances. So maybe
you would marry him instead of working at Denny's.
I would definitely have to. Denny's was the devil, okay? And then it was Denny's and PV. It was terrible.
Okay. Me personally, I'm gonna go back to Dairy Queen. I'm gonna be making some ice cream cones.
Your first was that bad?
So yes and no. So he was cool or whatever, but now looking back at like how he is with his wife and the marriage and stuff, or like as far as like who he is as an adult now, as a man now, I would despise being married to him. Like I would probably just be like, kill me now, because especially experiencing what I have experienced with my now husband.
Right.
I know what
you
you
supposed
wanted
to.
in 20 or what you thought you wanted in when you was 20 is not. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
have like no shade no tea. I don't think he does. He doesn't have any type of ambition. And my husband is a go getter. Like he entrepreneur. Like he go.
That man a street runner. He gonna hit them streets,
work.
get that money.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna do his stocks. He gonna do his. He real not. He open to so much. He just always is obsessed with bettering us.
Yep.
And I don't see that for the person I lost my virginity to. Like, and that would bother me now being like who I am now. That would who I've grown to be.
I probably picked that option because I think I could build a nigga.
You can't.
that be in my that's like my mindset, like always.
You can't build.
But you got to pick one.
Man, I ain't going back to Jack in the Box.
I'm telling you,
I ain't going back to Jack in the Box.
You can build that bitch up. I'm telling you, she might be a work in progress.
She might. Hey man, she might work out. But if she don't,
we're just gonna be divorced.
She gonna
you can't get a divorce.
She gonna divorce me eventually. You gonna be like, this nigga don't want to come inside.
No, for real.
All day.
No paper, but not in the house.
No, for real. This nigga is outside. So we're gonna use our number for y'all to call in on the weekdays or text in, leave a voicemail, or send a text message and let us know y'all hot topic or y'all mind fuck topic. Y'all mind fuck topic. So the number is 832-995-2757. That is 832-995-2757. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen for y'all to see.
Yes.
And make sure y'all are hitting us up. Give us those topics, comment, like, share. Leave us a comment on YouTube or our Apple podcast. Our podcast. We will be giving y'all doing a little giveaway. But y'all just show some love, support, and until next time, thank y'all. Comment crew.